What do you expect me to say? You know that I will always find a way to fuck up everything that we ever made. Some people change and some people don't. Don't give it another shot. We've had enough, I think it's time to stop. I fucked up everything we ever made. Some people change, but you know I won't. Maria, I wanna make everything okay. Don't trust me, forgive me, you have to find a way.
Maayung adlaw sa tanan. Today's video, we're going to take you for an up close and personal of this all-new 2023 MG GT. And for this video, I'm going to take this MG GT for a startup and a full walk-around review, showing you the most interesting features from the interior as well as the exterior. So, what are you waiting for? Let's sit back, relax and enjoy of this review.
What you expect me to do? Push you away when we're both feeling blue. No lies can help with what you're going through.
Behind closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
First and foremost, I would like to give a big special thanks to Grand Canyon Incorporated, MG Iloilo, most especially to Mr. Jan Andrepo, the president of Grand Canyon Incorporated, Mrs. Christine Matañon, now the general manager of MG Iloilo, who is also still the marketing manager of Grand Canyon Incorporated and the Daily Drive, Mrs. Rina Pulmones, the head manager of MG Iloilo, and all of the rest of the teams for giving me this awesome opportunity to feature their brand new units. If you have any inquiries, please visit their dealership or you may contact them via the contact details located in the description box below. So here's the key fob. Let's go ahead and get started. Visually, the side mirrors are currently folded out. Upon locking the car, it will automatically fold in. Meanwhile, when you unlock the vehicle, the mirrors will automatically fold out again. The GT Sport is equipped with MG's smart keyless entry system. Upon keeping the key fob on yourself, you will utilize the button located on the driver's side door handle, which enables you to lock and unlock the vehicle in just one press. To start the MG GT, make sure that the key fob is inside the vehicle. Put your foot on the brake and hit this engine start stop button to fire up the engine. The steering operation of the MG GT is a speed-sensing electric power-assisted function with rack and pinion setup. Standard for the 1.5 Turbo Sport variant is a 3-spoke flat-bottom designed leather-wrapped steering wheel with sport grips at 10 and 2, red contrast stitching that surrounds the inner spokes, perforated sections on the sides, piano black and brushed aluminum finish at the bottom spoke, and mounted controls are found at the left and right spokes of the wheel. In addition, there is a chrome accent ring that surrounds in the middle of the horn ring. Under a 1.5-liter direct-injected turbocharged gasoline engine, the GT Sport is mated to a 7-speed twin-clutch sportronic transmission, which is the MG's version of a dual-clutch transmission. The DCT or TST in the MG way is a version of a typical automatic gearbox that comprises of two different sets of clutches, wherein the first clutch controls odd gears while the second clutch controls even gears. The role of the TST is to provide a smooth ride, minimal lags between shift times, and most importantly, it lessens fuel consumption. The 7-speed TST is controlled via an electronic gear selector, which in my opinion, the shifter itself looks like the shifter of a BMW's M Sport models. This one is featured with a sport mode and Tiptronic manual shifting using the plus and minus on the paddle shifters located behind at the left and right spokes of the wheel. Standard items are found on the GT Sport such as a reverse camera with dynamic guidance lines along with a 360-degree view camera and front and rear parking sensors. The MG GT has available with two engine choices which varies in every variant. The Alpha variant gets a 1.5-liter naturally aspirated gasoline engine, whereas the Sport variant gets a groundbreaking 1.5-liter direct injected turbocharged gasoline engine. Since we featured the Sport variant topping range, the powertrain that it gets here is the 1.5-liter dual overcam 16 valves and a turbocharged inline 4-cylinder gasoline engine with direct injection and advanced dual variable valve timing. The engine generates 159 horsepower at 5600 RPM and 250 Nm of torque at 4000 RPM. Fuel tank size is 50 liters with an emission rating of Euro 5. In terms of transmission, a 7-speed TST, which I recently mentioned, is the transmission choice for this particular engine. Meanwhile, an 8-speed ICVT belongs to the non-turbo GT Alpha. The MG GT in all variants is a front-wheel drive vehicle. When it comes to its fuel economy, the MG GT Sport with a 1.5-liter direct injected turbocharged gasoline engine has achieved at around 9 km per liter in the city and 14.5 to 15 km per liter on the highway. With that kind of number, the MG GT Sport is not well suited for the city run, particularly when you're dealing with traffic in the metro during rush hour. But when this car performs on the highway, it would be better. Overall, it's a turbocharged engine and all it needs is power. The MG GT. This is Morse Garage's compact sedan, doing in the business for the past 1 decade, known as the MG5 in other markets, particularly in their hometown China, and MG5 GT in some other markets. In its 11th year span time, there are 2 generations that are existed, and what we have here is the 2nd generation model, which was first introduced way back in 2020 and arrived here in the country during the last month of 2022. You know what? I have realized something to this car, and that is only one word: performance. For some reasons, there are lots of high-performance vehicles that are offered in the market, like the Subaru WRX, the Toyota GR Yaris, and many more. Including on the lists are the Honda Civic Turbo RS and the legendary Type R. On the contrary, these cars are not their cup of tea when it comes to its affordability. However, there's one car that will make up to the world of the legends, offers you not just in an affordable price, but it offers you a premium quality features, outstanding comfort, sporty design, and interestingly, it is a high-performance vehicle. Today, we will be featuring this awesome MG GT Sport and see how does it compare to any other sedans which is related to its price tag. So let's find out. Right now, let's talk about this gorgeous exterior wherein the MG GT gives you snazzy exterior silhouette, sleek inlines, and very sophisticated sporty fastback design, telling that this car is ready for its jam-packed action on the road that will go eat the dust. In short, this has proven that this is a high-performance vehicle. Wait a minute, we don't end here, because we're going to take a closer look on what makes the car legendary. Starting off, the front grille of the car gets a 3D digital flaming design which is finished in all black accents, giving this car a head-turning effect kapag nasa unang tingin pa lang. And standard features for the GT Sport is an automatic LED headlights and LED daytime running lights, which the headlight housing gets a sleek look effect, giving it a center of attraction na parang mapapalapit yung mga chika babes dyan sa'yo. Oy, ano ba yan? Anyway, forget about that. Anyway, the rest of the standard features that you get in this car in front is a bonus type front windshield wipers, and move along to the sides, it features a body color door handles and side mirrors with turning signal indicators and heating function. Plus, these are powered adjusting and automatic folding. If you notice the upper window frame, there's a chrome garnished material gives the car a premium and luxury feel to it. Finally, at the back, you get a clean and sporty design coming from the British brand, with LED taillights comes as standard and a ducktail spoiler. And looking at the rear bumper, ang lakas ng dating. You know what? As I visualize the overall exterior elements of the MG GT, it kind of reminds me of a Mercedes-Benz CLS and CLA. Therefore, this MG GT shows the true character of being high performance compared to other subcompacts or compact cars that are sold in the market. When it comes to its inside features, the MG GT Sport delivers you a snazzy interior with an inspiration of a fighter jet. In addition, the interior of the car brings you a tons of ergonomics, wherein the dash is very minimalistic, which reminds me of a Mercedes-Benz vehicles, and packed with advanced techie goodies which everyone loves to play for. On top of that, the space is relatively roomy inside and it feels like you're riding on an executive sedan. Plus, the seats of the car delivers you a nicely soft and comfortable feel like you would in a 5-star hotel's couch or a Unitex bed, thanks to its leather material. To add its premium feel, a sunroof comes as standard not just in the sport trim but also for the base Alpha trim. When regards to its tech and safety, all of it are well equipped compared to any other sedans in the market. And did you know what? That the MG GT Sport has a price of 1.2 million pesos, which is the same price from any other compact sedans in the line, such as the Toyota Corolla Altis GRS and the Honda Civic V and RS. In addition, you get a 1.5-liter turbocharged, direct injected gasoline engine that gives the car the power that you deserve, that you go on throttle, here we go, like Joe Rady of the Rady's Rides. Isn't it that amazing? Well, to end the story, the MG GT defines as a true high-performance compact sedan, offering you at an affordable price. Forget about the Type Rs, forget about the STIs, and if you're a guy who wanted to have a sporty fast car that will make you feel like Fast and the Furious, this MG GT Sport is definitely one of your best choices amongst all. To add some suave and sexy vibe to that vehicle, the MG GT Sport rides on 17-inch two-tone Tomahawk design alloy rims, which are wrapped in Michelin Primacy 3 ST tires that measures 215/50 R17. Disc brakes can be found in all 4 corners, and the suspension setup for this car are McPherson struts in front and torsion bar at back. Speaker, bottle holder, I believe, and the rest is your storage. Window controls, all 4 windows in this car are powered, while the driver's side window gets a fully automatic function in both directions. Window lock, electronics interlocking. Mirror controls, headlight adjuster, fuel door release, bonnet release, and the driver's seat of this all-new MG GT gets a fully powered adjustments with all of the controls located right here. The front passenger seat does get a fully manual adjustments. Got your seat back, and down there is your seat sliding position. What is missing is your height adjuster. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed.
When you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still.
The MGGT Sport comes with a 10-inch touchscreen display audio system head unit with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and other sets of media connectivity settings, and the sound system itself is provided with 6 speakers. The stock sound system of this MGGT works absolutely smooth and amazing, and it gives you a party vibe on it. Well, it's a good sound. Leather pad center armrest with some red stitching on it that is exclusive for the GT models. I'm not sure about the Alpha, but in Sport it has a nice red stitching on it, giving a sporty vibe. And underneath of it, you have a massive amount of size, or should I say, a perfectly sized amount of storage area. As you can see, ganda, di ba? Ganda ng padding dito. 2 cup holders. This car is featured with an electronically controlled parking brake. Now, to disengage the parking brake, put your foot on the brake and push the toggle down. And to activate again, simply put it back up. This car is featured with an auto hold function, whereby if the system is activated whether you arrive at a stop such as a traffic light or traffic jam, when you are in a steep incline road, rather, again, if the system is activated, the car won't actually move forward or roll back. Storage cubbies on the sides for both driver and front passenger. Very nice. Storage. Two USB ports. This is for your connection between your phone or any devices via the USB universal charging port, universal cord. This one is for, I believe, is for charging or connect to your infotainment. And right in the center is your 12-volt power outlet. 2 air vents. In the middle, hazard switch. Currently, you are in a Bluetooth audio streaming with your current song title information, artist, album, seek tracks, play and pause. Go to the settings. This is your audio settings. You got your system beeps, key beeps, loudness, and SDV, which I should say that this is your speed volume compensation. Now this is for your volume, equalizer settings, and this is your sound stage. Whether you go to the driver, close, you got your virtual subwoofer. You can adjust it like so, to which sound that you want. And this is your home menu. You got your audio menu, radio menu, and this is for your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Now, this car is featured with an Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. On the sides, you got your shortcut buttons for your audio system, vehicle settings. You got your lighting settings. You can adjust your light, like your follow me home function, find my car, whether you choose lights or lights and horn. Locking. Ganda ng graphics, diba? Astig si MG. Now this is for your driver assist with your lane departure warning and forward collision warning for your own safety. driver handling. You can activate or deactivate your eco driving, stability control, body stability control mode, whether you go normal and sport. Adjust the steering mode, whether you go urban, normal, or dynamic. HVAC for air conditioning. And other settings menu with your steering wheel button settings. And this is your restore settings to default. And lastly, your phone settings. Now for your phone settings, you got your dial pads. Push this button to dial a contact. Okay, this is for your air conditioning system. If you hit this one, it goes to your air conditioning system. Alternatively, you can press this button right here. Asan tayo? This is your call history, contacts, keypad, and go to your Bluetooth settings. So this is your Bluetooth settings menu. Activate your Bluetooth name, pair devices, recent contacts, call history, so on and so forth. Well, on a jolly note, that's pretty much it in this infotainment system of this MG GT Sport. So these are your shortcut buttons with your button to go to your air conditioning, front and rear defrost, on off your air conditioning, home button, and volume controls. And speaking of aircon controls, I forgot to mention, so these are your aircon controls: temperature, fan speed, different modes, automatic, power button to turn off or on your air conditioning, and recirculation. Very simple, di ba? Ang ganda ng design ng MG GT. Ganda, no? Light and indicator controls. And as you flick on the indicator, the lane watch camera for your MG GT to the right will automatically activate it. Same goes to the other side. Ganda, oh. Yun. Very convenient feature. On the left spoke of your steering wheel, got your volume control, seat track, mute button, telephone button, and your source button right here. While on the right side is your up, down, left, right, and your OK button. These buttons right here correspond to control the multi-information display right within the instrument gauge. On the right side is your wiper controls. cruise control, and the steering wheel in this car gets a manual tilt only, adjusting using this lever right here. Power folding side mirrors. Electronic central locking. No grip handle for the driver's side. Driver's side sun visor with a vanity mirror and a light. Sunglass holder. Reading lights. And this toggle right here opens and closes your sunroof. This is your shade for your sunroof. And lastly, your manual dimming rearview mirror. It's frameless. Sun visor with a vanity mirror and a light for the front passenger side. You also have a grip handle on the front passenger side located at ceiling. A decent size amount of glove box. This glove box has a soft opening motion. All right. So that is it for this one. We can put this vehicle off and continue with the rest of our review. Speaker, storage, or you can use it as your. I don't believe that you can do it. It is impossible if you can. Speaker, storage, and the window control. Now let's jump in at the rear seats of the MG GT Sport. The first thing that I would notice about in this vehicle is the space, wherein in my 5'9" tall reference, I do get an ample amount of legroom, and I was really satisfied on that. However, when it comes to its headroom, I do get, let's just say, a 2 or 3 inch of a ruler, and that is because of its sloping roof design. For its comfort, the seats are very nice and soft. Just like I said recently, it's sort of like a Uritex foam feel, which is very nice. Overall, the rear seats of the car is not bad, and still it has the qualities of an executive sports sedan or coupe, like the Mercedes-Benz CLS or CLA. There are 2 storage pockets that are found in both front seat backs, and right in the middle is a single air vent together with a USB port for charging, and down underneath there is a storage. On both sides for the rear located at the ceiling are grip handles with coat hooks and reading lights. Boot space of the MG GT measures 401 liters when the rear seats are in place. To increase more space, locate the buttons in the upper corners of the rear seats in order to fold the rear seats down. Here, you are greeted with a larger sized boot. Found at the lower inner boot lip, there is a warning triangle, and underneath at the boot floor are the vehicle's spare tire, jack, and a toolkit. The MGGT Turbo Sport gets a ton of advanced safety features, and these are composed of 6 airbags, anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, cornering brake control, electric park brake with auto hold function, electronic stability program with ESP Sport, electronic parking brake, lane departure warning, forward collision warning, intelligent high beam control, tire pressure monitoring system, ELR seatbelts in all seats, front seatbelt reminder, child lock for the rear doors, ISOFIX child seats and tether anchors for the rear seats, and PM 2.5 air filter. Thank you for tuning in of the startup and a full walk around review video of this 2023 all-new MGGT Sport. I hope you like this video, and if you do, make sure hit thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Now, if you're subscribed to my channel, please hit the notification bell button to get notified for my latest updates. And don't forget, follow all of my social media platforms.